Hey everybody, this is Peter B, and welcome to another edition of Tobacco Card Tuesday. Out on my deck again, getting some good light, so I wanted to show you some tobacco cards. Now, I'm starting a series. I want to show you my complete T205 set. T205s did not have numbers, so in the checklist they are by alphabetical. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show 5 players at a time. The T205s came out in 1911, right after the T206. There are 208 cards in this set, but there is also errors and variant cards that does make the set larger. I have, including the error and variant cards, I have 99.9% of the set complete. There is one player, and we'll get to him in a few episodes, that has 4 different cards, all because of error/variant. Same front image, just that the backs were revised 4 different times. And there's one back that is more rare than a T206 Wagner, and it costs tens of thousands of dollars. So I do not have that one, but I do have all the rest, and I wanted to show you and tell you a little bit about the T205s. Like I said, they were done in 1911. They have this metallic-like gold border around them, so they were called the gold border set. The fronts have 3 different styles, one for each league. The American League has a diamond shape with the player's portrait being in the middle. The National League players don't have the diamond, they just have a headshot. And then the minor leaguers, there are 12 minor league cards, have this ornate border around, and most of them have action shots. So let's get into it. The first card on the checklist by alphabet, and I'm gonna mess up his last name, Ed. Oop. Abbaticchio, Abbaticchio. He is a National Leaguer. This is the style of the National League card. I wish the sun was shining more directly on the card. You'll see that gold border glisten. He is depicted on the Boston Rustlers, which was the National League name of the Boston team at the time, later becoming the Boston Braves. A bold green background with a player headshot, a facsimile autograph on all the National Leagues, and then at the bottom it says of the Boston Rustlers, as well as the team insignia and the name Rustlers on top. Now the backs on these. This was the first card with a player bio as well as statistics. The first set that come out with these, which is one of the reasons I really liked. There are, how many? 11 different tobacco backs. And and then there's more if you count the factory they were distributed from. I love the backs of these. Good idea to come up with a player bio and the last 3 years statistics, instead of the T206s, which just has the full back as the advertisement for the brand of tobacco. The T206 puts it on the very bottom. Beautiful cards. Now I was a set collector, and when I first started collecting these, I wanted the whole set. This was days before eBay. I got most of these from card shows, some card shops, so they weren't found in all, and also from a newspaper, the Sports Collectors Digest. I used to call up the owner from the ad in the paper and order them directly. So when I found a player, I nabbed it. Not always the best condition card, although this one's not bad. And when I finished the set, I thought, well, should I go back and upgrade all the players? But I decided not to, because otherwise I wouldn't have all those other tobacco cards that I've shown you so far. So, although not a stunning set, it is my set. I love it, and I do have other cards because I didn't try to get the best of the best. So number one, Ed, and I'll show you his name. Ed, let me get it in focus. There we go. Abbaticchio. He was considered the first Major League Baseball player and professional football player. Sorry about that. He was a two-sport athlete, one of the first ones there was. First one being football and baseball. In 1897, he played for the Latrobe Athletic Club as a fullback, kicker, punter, and kickoff punt returner. He helped the football team achieve 40 victories and compile a 7.723 winning percentage. He was the star of that football team. At the time, he also played minor league baseball, and then later Major League Baseball. And people also consider him the first Italian American. His parents immigrated from Italy, ended up in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, and some people consider him the first Italian American baseball player. He has a 9-year career with the Phillies, the Boston National League team, and the which would be the Rustlers. You see the card here, as well as the Pittsburgh Pirates. He was the double play partner of Honus Wagner, an above average fielder and base thief. 3,444 at bats, 772 hits, .254 batting average, and 142 stolen base. So he is card number one. Okay, card number two. Doc Atkins. Now this is what the minor league cards look like. Much more ornate. Also, this one pictures a action shot. See the stadium in the background, sunset, showing him playing catch with his teammates, glove on his hand. Doc Atkins. Like I said, finding a card when I was putting together the set was a priority. It's not like eBay, you can pick and choose. As soon as you saw one, I pretty much grabbed it. This one obvious came from a album. So the minor leagues, like I said, there's only 12 players. Also are unique because they are the only cards with only two backs. They can be found in a polar bear back, which looks like this, or they can be found in a Hassan back, which looks like this. Dr. Merle T. Atkins. And that's the front. And it was interested, this one got a 2. Doc Atkins had a 2-year Major League career, so he played 1902 for the Boston Red Sox, and 1903 for the New York Highlanders, which later became the Yankees. He played in a whopping 6 games, 20 innings pitched, and a 4.05 ERA. This is why he's not pictured in a major league team, but instead the minor league Baltimore Orioles. He played many years after his brief major league experience with the Baltimore Orioles. He went to medical school during his playing days, and when he retired, he actually became a doctor, thus Doc Atkins. He is also a scout for the Baltimore Orioles, and he is the one who told the manager of the Orioles at the time, Jack Dunn, about this kid in the area that appeared to be very good. And that kid's name was George Herman Ruth. So although Jack Dunn is the one who actually talked to Ruth and signed him, it was Doc Atkins who gave Jack Dunn the lead. So that's number 2 in this set. Number 3 is Leon Red Ames. Here he is as a New York Giant, National League style, which you should know by now. And the back, Leon Ames, nickname Red. It's a little windy, so my cards are kind of blowing. Okay, he played 19 years, from 1903 to 1919, for the Giants, Reds, Cardinals, Phillies. Ames' greatest distinction was being one of the wildest pitchers in Major League Baseball history. He had what they called a dramatic curveball. He has 183 wins, 167 losses, and a 2.63 ERA. So once again, this one's kind of two-tone. They also did this for the National League. It has a, very sorry about that, the wind is not helping. Has a darker blue top and a lighter blue bottom. And this is a Sweet Caporal back. Leon Red Ames. Okay, the next one is Jimmy Archer of the Chicago Cubs. This is also a Sweet Caporal. They did come in colors as a red Sweet Caporal as well as a black Sweet Caporal. That doesn't count as a different brand. So it is 11 different brands. This is also a variant. So Jimmy Archer. Catcher who played 12 years for the Pirates, Tigers, Cubs, Brooklyn, and then Cincinnati. Most known as he played 9 years with the Cubs. He has 660 hits, a .249 batting average. After he retired, he became a pig purchaser for the Armour Meat and Packing in Chicago. He received a medal from the National Safety Council in 1931 after reviving two truck drivers who were overcome by carbon monoxide. So he was a catcher, and 9 years on the Cubs when they had Tinker, Devers, a chance, and his claim to fame is being a hog purchaser. So Jimmy Archer, number 4. And then the 5th one and last one for today is Jimmy Austin of the New York Yankees. This has a Hassan back. And this is what the American League cards look like. There's that diamond with the fancy scroll with a name and team, catcher's mask, catcher's glove, the team logo, team insignia, and the name of the team. The red can be multiple colors for different players, as well as the green. And the backs would be the same style as all of them. Third baseman, playing 18 years from 1909 to 1929 for the New York Yankees and the St. Louis Browns. Austin was born, let me try to get him in focus. Austin was born in Swansea, Wales, making him only one of 3 Major League players born in the country of Wales. In 1913, when playing for the Browns, he was made interim player and manager for a while when the original manager was suspended for spitting on an umpire. He eventually was replaced by Branch Rickey as the full-time manager. This was Rickey's first managerial job. Jimmy was an energetic and spark plug of a player. He is featured as the third baseman in the famous 1909 Colin photo of Ty Cobb sliding into third. He has 1,328 hits, 244 stolen base, and a .246 batting average. So Jimmy Austin had a pretty good lengthy career as a third baseman, and he even got himself in the most famous baseball photo ever taken. Although he did get spiked for a reward for being in the photo. So that's it. That's the first 5 cards from the T205 set. I'll show you more, 5 at a time, on other Tobacco Card Tuesdays. So, hey everybody, go out there and have a great Tuesday. Thank you.